Today we're going to go ahead and kind of learn how to counter off the jab. So we're going to give you several different options. Jabs are really a common punch, obviously. So we're going to show you a few different ways to learn how to counter actually off the jab. But first, we're going to show you a few different ways we actually manipulate the jab actually first. Just going to run through them real quick. The basic purpose of this particular video actually is learning how to counter off the jab different ways, but real quick we're going to go ahead and kind of run you through a few different ways we do it. We actually do 10 different jab manipulations where we parry, block, slip, pull, some different things. So we're just going to run through it kind of slow for you real fast. Here, so parry, block, slip, pull, block, head, stuff. There's 10 different ways right there. Somebody throws a jab at you. Yeah, there's a few different other things you can do. But one of the things we try to give the students and the fighters is several different options on how to block techniques. For example, if he throws us a jab, I can't just parry it. You know, instead, trained for 5-6 years, this cannot be the only way you learn how to manipulate blocking or moving out of the range of a jab. Right? There's a lot of ways. You always have to change up your defense just like your offense. So one more time, real fast. So I parry, I block, slip, pull, block, head, stuff. On this particular drill, it's kind of an important drill when it comes to manipulating jabs. Let's say he goes and turns southpaw. Let's say he's a lefty. Besides the fact that I always need to fight for foot positioning, that's a totally different, I shouldn't say technique, but probably a totally different video. When you're fighting a southpaw, you always want to fight for outside foot positioning. You have to. It's all there is to it. You have to. But when it comes for our 10 for 10 drill on the parry, let's go ahead and go back to right hand real fast. When he throws a jab and I parry on this side, the reason I parry on this side is because just in case he throws his power shot here like that, I have my hand up. All right, let's say I would do it vice versa. I parry on this side, then he'd hit me with the power shot, right? So when he switches around, that's exactly what you don't want to do. Like, for example, I used to be, when he was right-handed, I was parrying with this arm. So he throws a jab. If I parry with this arm, exactly. I parry with this arm, he's coming right over the top of the cross. So southpaw, everything's going to be a little bit busier. This arm I jab with, but when it comes to a parry, I also parry with my lead arm too. Here. So that way, when this one comes, you know, this one here is right there. So if he jabs, I parry here. Here like that, right here, just like that, all right? So if we go through our 10 for 10, we'll go through it kind of slow. It's going to be the absolutely the exact same thing. It's just the very first initial punch off the parry. It's actually different, right? So here, you know, parry, block, slip, pull, block, stop. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use a parry or a block, slip, whatever, and we're going to kind of learn how to attack the lead leg. One of the things I try to get my guys to understand is the fact that when somebody's punching, they're really heavy on the lead leg. For example, like he throws his punch, whether it's a jab, honestly, a cross, hook, uppercut, doesn't really matter. Like bottom line is if he's going to put some power into the punch, he's going to be a little bit heavy on that lead leg. So here, my parry and that kick. That's one of the easiest things. We're going to go ahead and do these drills kind of quick, just kind of fly through them. We're going to go ahead and work our different levels. Heel parry, or excuse me, heel jab, kick low, again, kick body, again, kick head. Alright, so one more time here. Other side, parrying hand the same. Here. Now incorporating the push kick. I guess one thing I want to go ahead and try to put in here with you guys is when he throws his jab and I'm attacking the leg or the body or even the head, I don't necessarily have to parry it every single time. Sometimes I might block. Here. Parry. Here. Right? There's a lot of different ways you can do it. Right now I'm just going to go ahead and try to keep it simple, not be too confusing, and use the parry. So we did the round kick. We attack low, middle, high, left and right. Now we're going to use different options with the push kick. The push kick's more of a stopping, like a jamming technique. At the same time he throws his jab, I'm kind of jamming it, stopping it, in conjunction with the same time they hit right here, whatever, I'm actually throwing my push kick. Here like that. Trying to jam with the push kick like that. Now we're just going to go ahead, real simple boxing, right? Either jab, that's so hard, next one will be just a real simple counter hook, right? He throws a jab, then I hook back. Here. Body, forehead. The next one would be a simple uppercut.
As your hooks are done, you're going to do this now cross hooks, alright? Body kicks. Head kick. Only with back leg go.
We counter with our jab here, our hook, even eventually later on use our elbows. Now the overhand, right? It's a really good one. I kind of stuff the jab, pretty good amount of pressure into it. I don't want to overpaw. I never want to overpaw, but I want to stuff it here like that and kind of slide, roll over the top of it. It's a really, really, really nice combo. It happens so quick. Usually when we train it in class, we tell people just throw the punches very, very, very light. Hit the people in the forehead really light because it's really hard to block. When you do it properly, that's how it works. Here, like this. I catch it, I go right over the top. So if you're actually trying to do it proper and do it a little bit quick, I don't want to sit here and say it's unblockable, but it's pretty hard to block, especially when you're learning, right? You do it kind of slow here.
Watch that head kick. Watch that head kick.
And then we can follow with a lot of other things too. Last one, a lot of different elbows, a lot of different other upper body techniques you can do. We'll start off with a real simple horizontal elbow. We'll go kind of slow. Right? Alright, one of the things I want to go ahead and tell you guys about the elbow is actually how you block it properly. When you actually throw it on the offensive side, a lot of people don't do it quite right. Say we change sides, whether it's horizontal, up elbow, 45, it couldn't really matter. This looks nice and tight. So when he blocks here, this looks nice and tight here, but it's actually wrong. He throws an elbow right back at me, he can cut me. Even if I'm blocking boxing style, nice and tight, real high. Still not good enough for Thai boxing, all right? So you really gotta block tight. If I throw my elbow here like that, he comes right here, right? Gotta grab here. Not too far in front, not too far to the side. If I go too far to the side, he'll clip me right here. If I go too far in front, he'll clip me right here. That's just one way. There's other ways to throw your elbow, hand positioning here, but on this basic way, you want to make sure you don't do it like this. Here, he'll come right back at you. Here like that, right? So he throws jab. Now we're going to go ahead and work off the knee. Let the punches and elbows to come. He throws a jab here like that. I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot. Try to parry it. I don't want to try to paw too hard or swipe to the side too hard, but on this one, you want to give it a shot. Really try to get it to the side a little bit and then lower the level. So I can go right over here like that and then knee, all right? Also, what really helps out is a little switch step. He throws here like that. The feet are not necessarily going to switch like this. That's a little bit more taekwondo-ish, right? It's going to come from here like that. And then kind of like a little bit of a stutter step. So off the jab, I'm gonna parry it, but I'm gonna try to parry it a little bit different. I'm gonna try to push it to the side a little bit more, angle it down just a little bit so I can go right over the top of the shoulder with my jabbing arm. Here like that. Here. Right. And then we incorporate a switch step. So I'm right here, boom. All right, nice and slow here, boom, here. One more. The last thing, we're just going to do a real light free flow, kind of slow motion, showing you the different options, all right?
3 for 3. One of those tricks, all right? Come on. Better. Wow. Come on. Too slow, what are you waiting for?